I was a child, I remember traveling up north to our cottage every summer. My family and I would leave so early in the morning that by my standards today, it would be considered still late at night. The journey was long and consisted of silence. As soon as the subtle vibrations of the car engine ceased, I would wake from my light slumber along the back seat, to race out into the pre-dawn, onto the lawn, to stretch, but more importantly, to look up. I would see the black sky riddled with thousands of brilliant stars, some as large as a dime and others barely visible. Occasionally, I would see meteorites streaking across this vivid canopy, and as I gazed out into this magnificent spectacle, the earth went out of focus. Last night, I remembered this and ventured outside. Do you know what I saw? A single lone speck, Polaris, our brightest and northernmost star, now foggy and difficult to see with the naked eye. Many people experience such awe when they realize that what we see in our night sky is not what was. Even light has a speed limit, and so telescopes become time machines. No witness could have ever imagined that when the galaxy began to pour light out 4 billion years ago into the surrounding darkness, that some remote clumps of rock, metal, ice, and organic material would come together to create Earth, spark life, and billions of years later, thinking beings would evolve to capture just a little of that light and attempt to fathom what had created it. However, I think we can see a shortcoming here. Man thinks itself the center of the universe, projecting our nature onto nature, while we become an ever greater threat to our homes and ourselves. Out of all the forms of pollution, a basic law of physics doesn't usually fall within our radar, but hold a candle up to a window at night and you cannot see the vast field outside. Because of that, we've stayed indoors recently, and we've tried to cast out that reality of how enormous that field really is, or how small we fall in comparison. Today, we no longer present ideas with facts, only confidence. We are beginning to see humility as a disease, and we no longer acknowledge that true intellect comes with doubt and uncertainty. And so, we are becoming blind because of our light. Man really doesn't know anymore. We so long to find a purpose in our lives, but despite our efforts at self-deception, none are evident. Man is an insignificant germ on an unimportant rock, which inhabits a smaller arm of our galaxy whose center we are 30,000 light years away. But if we could all understand again that our sun is not the only star, that our Earth is not the only planet, and that our lives, with increasing plausibility, are not unique. Perhaps only when we can hold each other's hands, united, as we look up once more, to realize that we weren't given the lead in our cosmic play, and that we will never find a beaten path for our species. Perhaps only then could we create